Hi, how are you today? And welcome to the presentation of Liam. Exhibit A, Liam. Thank you. Good night. I'm just joking. What's new with me? Well, you know what, guys? There is something new with me. It's a fucking game changer. I'm not searching anymore. I'm not looking for a cure anymore. I'm just sort of taking life as it comes. Really loving my CrossFit, really loving my exercise. I don't know what I'd do without it. Like, I truly don't know what I'd do without it. It's still the only thing that pretty much keeps me going. Like, sat watching TV at night, like, I tried to watch The Witcher for the first time last night, and just a few minutes in, I just find myself thinking about a million different things, and just thinking, like, I don't care about this family or what their clan is or what it's just like I can't find the motivation to do hardly anything except push myself really hard in physical exercise. And it must be a sign that, like, that's where my life is going. um Everything just quiets, silences down when I'm knee deep in the workout of the day. All the background noise quiets down. I feel like a different person to the guy that's psyching himself up in the car park outside to find the confidence to step through the door of the CrossFit gym. 6 months after joining, I still feel incredibly nervous. There's a knot in my stomach every time I'm about to enter. But yeah, when the coach starts warming us up and we're going through the mobility, and then we're doing the workout, and I'm alongside dozens of other people, and I get to reflect on how did that go, what could I do better next time, what have I improved on since last time. I'm just soaking it all up like a sponge and loving every second. And I'm making progress, and it's showing me that it's still not too late at 33. Like, being in your fourth decade of your life is not a death sentence. We put too much emphasis on how many breaths you've taken how many times the earth has revolved around the sun while you've been taking breath. It doesn't mean anything, and we all have just a completely different path in life. Some people peak in their 20s. Some people don't make it to their 20s. Some people peak in their 40s, 50s, or later. I was watching a video earlier about this 72-year-old Chinese bodybuilder, and he looks amazing. He's obviously on, like, testosterone replacement therapy or something, but he looks like he could be in his 30s. He's a fucking anomaly, and I like to think of myself that way. Like, I started at like 31, 32. I'm making gains, all natural, I might add. Like, it's quite funny putting my transformation on Reddit, people questioning whether I've taken steroids, which I find as a huge compliment, because obviously there's something in my genetics that allows me to still build muscle and lose fat, in my 30s. And yeah, maybe I'm not even at the peak of that yet. Maybe I'll be, who knows, maybe I could be like the Jason Smith. I think it was like 38, 39, and he was in the main men's lineup in the CrossFit Games last year. And there's a guy at the CrossFit gym, Chris, I won't say his surname, but he's 44, and he's ripped to shreds, and he's like probably top 3 best people at the gym. And he's like a multiple times over world champion kickboxer. And I just think, you're pretty much like, of all the people I know in my real life, you're like my idol. Like, I want to be like you when I grow up, because sometimes I feel like I still haven't grown up yet. 33-year-old man, I still live at home with my parents. I've never had a long-term girlfriend. You know, there's some milestones that I still haven't hit yet. But we all hit them differently, and I have every confidence. If I decide not to take my own life, then I will hit them at some point. And I don't plan to take my own life because I'm loving riding this wave of CrossFit, and I want to see where it goes. And wherever it goes, I'm enjoying it, and that's just a huge win for me. It's a focus, and it means that I'm just not searching for like a cure anymore. Like, I'm not looking for the thing to make me better anymore, because I don't believe it's out there. I believe it's in there. Just pause for a moment to let that one settle. Yeah, like I'm not kidding, guys. I'm on day, so Saturday was 114, and we're on Tuesday, 115, 16. Tonight will be day 117, consecutive days, every single night. I have not missed a single day of 45 minutes of meditation before going to bed every night. And I think that is making a huge difference as well, because it's allowing me to like clear a lot of stuff. When you've got so much coming in all day, we're so stimulated, we get so much distracting us and taking up our mental bandwidth that we never get a chance to like go inside and reflect on stuff. When you take all that away and you've got no input, you've just got silence and like a bright light, because I like to do it with the light on. I imagine like healing light. You get stuff come up like from years ago, and all the stuff that happened in that day, you get to like actually clear it and reflect on it. And I honestly feel like if you look at my video from about a year ago where I reflected on my TMS journey, I think I look better rested than I did back then. I'm sleeping really well. I'm waking up at like 7 a.m. feeling well rested. For the first time in my life, I genuinely cannot remember a time I've ever been able to do that. And yeah, I owe it to three things: the meditation, all the amount of exercise that I'm doing, and just relaxing a bit and not searching for a cure anymore, and just believing that there's nothing wrong with me, and I have all the tools I need to fix myself. You don't need to look outside. Stuff like the SGB, that did help, but it changed my physiology temporarily, in my opinion. And it's just going to revert back to whatever, if you haven't fixed what caused it to get in that stressed out state, then it's just going to go back to it. You need to do deeper, more permanent work. And there are, look at like Andrew Huberman's 7 pillars, like those are the things that will make the big change. You know, I do believe like depression is normally caused by something. I think it's extremely rare to just have it as like a physical deficiency. Normally there is a root cause, but I'm no expert. All I know is what's working for me, and I'm going to keep doing what's working for me. So I'll try and put out the videos of stuff that I have tried years gone by. I've tried so much stuff, like just off the top of my head, LSD, Adderall, marijuana, which gave me the most horrendous panic attack I could ever have imagined, which put me in this completely disconnected state for over a year. Worst time of my life, bar none. Didn't know it was possible to experience that level of fear. It was unbelievable. It like sends shivers down my spine just thinking about it. But it's good that I can talk about it now, and I'd say I am over that. So I can do a video on that. Yeah, loads of stuff. Anyway, I've got to go out because I'm going to be late for CrossFit otherwise. Thanks for watching, and I'll check in again soon, but I'm not sure what with.